I'm actually scared to get any closer to you, not because you'll hurt me, but because I know once I step in, I'll never want to leave, even if it costs me everything. The closer I get to you, the more I realize this isn't curiosity anymore. It's gravity, and I'm terrified of how willingly I'd let myself fall. You don't chase me, you don't beg, you don't demand, and that's exactly why getting closer to you feels dangerous in the most permanent way. I hesitate every time I'm about to open up because I know if I let you see me fully, walking away would feel like tearing out my own soul. You don't pull me in loudly, you do it quietly, patiently, until I suddenly realize you've become my favorite place to exist. I'm scared because I know myself, and once I choose you, I won't leave halfway. I'll stay even when I shouldn't. The distance I keep isn't indifference, it's fear of how deeply I'd commit if I let myself get closer. There's something about you that feels like a point of no return, and I'm standing right at the edge, pretending I don't notice. I'm not afraid of loving you. I'm afraid of how impossible it would be to unlove you once I do. Every step closer feels less like a decision and more like surrender. And I don't trust myself with that kind of attachment. You feel like the kind of person who changes someone permanently, and I'm scared of how ready I am to let that happen. I keep telling myself to slow down, but my heart already knows if I come closer, leaving won't be an option anymore. You don't trap people. You make them stay because being with you feels safer than freedom. I'm scared because I can already imagine choosing you, even in moments where choosing myself would be easier. The fear isn't that you'll hurt me, it's that you'll become home, and homes are hard to walk away from. I keep my guard up because I know once it drops, I'll stop looking for exits. You don't overwhelm me, you undo me slowly, and that's far more dangerous. I'm scared because I can feel my independence weakening every time you understand me without explanation. Getting closer to you feels like signing a silent promise I know I'll honor, even if it breaks me. You don't make me feel wanted. You make me feel chosen, and that's the kind of feeling people never recover from. I'm holding back, not because I don't care, but because I care enough to know I'd lose control if I didn't. There's a softness in you that makes my defenses feel pointless and that terrifies me. I don't want to test how deep this could go because I know I'd sink willingly. You feel like the kind of love that rewrites priorities, and I'm not ready to admit how badly I want that. I'm scared because once I let you in, you'll stop being an option and become a necessity. The way you stay calm while pulling me closer makes me realize I'd follow without being asked. I'm afraid of how naturally I imagine a future with you, like my heart already decided without permission. You don't rush me, but somehow I'm already behind, trying to keep up with how fast I'm falling. Getting closer to you feel like crossing a line I'll never want erased. I'm scared because I know I wouldn't just love you. I'd stay loyal to you in silence, even if you never asked. You feel like a choice I'd defend, even when no one else understands it. I hesitate because I know once I lean in, I'll stop measuring risk altogether. You don't consume me, you claim me quietly, and that's what makes it impossible to resist. I'm scared of how calm I feel around you, because chaos usually warns me, but you don't. The closer you get, the less I remember what life felt like before you mattered this much. I'm not afraid of losing myself. I'm afraid of how much I'd like who I become with you. You feel like a commitment I'd make without words, without witnesses, without regret. I pull back because I know once I step forward, I'll stop looking back entirely. You don't feel temporary, and that realization scares me more than heartbreak ever could. I'm scared because even now, distance feels like denial, not safety. You make staying feel inevitable and leaving feel unthinkable. I'm afraid because I know if you asked me to stay, I wouldn't even ask why. Getting closer to you feels like letting my heart make decisions my mind can't undo. You don't demand space in my life. You slowly become the center of it. I'm scared because I know I wouldn't just miss you. I'd miss who I am with you. The danger isn't attachment, it's devotion, and I can feel it forming. I keep my distance because I know once I close it, I'll never measure love casually again. You feel like a promise I'd keep even if it costs me peace. I'm afraid because I can already tell I wouldn't leave quietly, I'd leave broken. Getting closer to you feels like choosing permanence in a world built on exits. You don't pressure me, yet I feel pulled toward you like resistance is just a delay.